The movie, obviously with Tom Cruise singing Pour Some Sugar on Me, is a very big part. You know, our band and the songs were a very big part of this whole thing, and the era that the thing was based on. So no, we were thrilled and really flattered, actually.
About 8 years ago, the producers of what was going to be a musical came to us and said, we want to use some of your songs, and they gave us the premise of what it was all about, and we said, oh no, I don't think so. Lo and behold, this particular stage play went through the roof, you know. And to the point where David Coverdale actually does a narration at the beginning of the play where the words are going up like they do at the beginning of the Star Wars films. And they mention the fact, like, a big boo hiss to Def Leppard for not giving us their songs, which was kind of very comical, vaudeville, almost English humour, which we actually thought was funny and built the reputation of the situation where we weren't in it. So cut to last year when they approached us again saying we're turning it into a movie now, and oh, by the way, you're looking at Tom Cruise, Alec Baldwin, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Paul Giamatti, etc. Will you rethink your decision? So we did, and we sat down and we discussed it, and we said, all right, go on then.
So I think they may revamp the play as well, so maybe, who knows?
And we'll say no again, or not. We drove by and there was this little classic rock club. I mean, really goth, you know, black, graffiti in every dressing room, real kind of dirty, dungeon type place. Lo and behold, we walk in and Tom Cruise is tatted up, long hair and...
In character.
It's totally
Stacey Jacks
up on stage, and they start singing Pour Some Sugar on Me. The coincidence was just beyond belief. Obviously, with it being a film, they shoot multiple takes of it for different angles and stuff, you know. And so we were down in the pit, in the crowd area for an hour, 90 minutes, watching him do it maybe 6, 7 times. Between takes, while they were doing camera resets, he would jump down and we would interact and talk. He didn't actually ask for any advice. He didn't need any, you know. He did kind of make a bit of a beeline because he was a singer, and he'd be like, am I doing it right? Are you okay with this, you know? And I'm like, dude, you know, more than okay. This is a guy from Mission Impossible. But he had it down. He'd been having voice lessons for about 6 months. He'd obviously been studying videos of, by the looks of it, I'd say Axl and Iggy, and maybe even Weiland, because he had that kind of lizard snake walk thing going on, which is not really my cup of tea. But for somebody that is essentially an actor, to step into that role, he really did immerse himself in it for months to get it as good as he got it.
Main objective is that we actually thought it was pretty lame that we're not on iTunes, and obviously there was some legal stuff with our label back in the day when downloads became available, and you know, they didn't get our permission, which they were supposed to. So we thought with the movie coming out, it was pretty tragic that there wasn't at least Rock of Ages and Pour Some Sugar on Me. So we kept really as close as we could. We actually...
Forgeries.
Total forgeries, yeah. They're really good forgeries as well, you know.
It was very important to get them as forgeries, as identical as possible, because we've both done it where we've had a song in our minds and gone, wow, you know, I've only got a scratchy 7-inch vinyl version of such and such. I'm going to go and download it. And it's some obscure artist who's probably gone through exactly what we were going through, some label dispute, and they've gone in and re-recorded it. And but it doesn't say re-record. So you buy it, albeit for only $1, but you hear it back and you go, what the hell's this? And it's awful. It's some tragic pony re-record with like no balls and it just sounds old and tired, you know. And that's the one thing that I said, look, if we're going to do this, we have to sound like we're in our 20s again. I mean, it's really important that we don't just, you know, tread water with them. They've really got to have the energy, and we tried to put, if anything, more energy into these than the original.